fackered the last radio show. Marcus Chen had always wanted to work in radio, but KWEN 88.3 wasn't exactly his dream job. The forgotten AM station broadcast from a crumbling building on the outskirts of Millfield, with terrible pay and an audience of insomniacs and truck drivers. He'd been hosting the midnight to 6 shift for 3 months when he learned about Janet Sullivan, the previous overnight DJ who had simply disappeared. Her car was found in the parking lot, keys in the ignition, but Janet was gone. Security cameras showed her going into the studio that night but never coming out, station manager Bill Hendricks told him. We searched everywhere, nothing. As weeks passed, Marcus began noticing strange things. The studio would feel warm when he arrived, as if someone had just been there. The coffee machine would be freshly brewed. Once he found a handwritten playlist of songs by artists that didn't seem to exist. Then, on a Thursday night in October, the phone rang. The caller ID showed only static. "KWEN, you're on the air," Marcus said. "Marcus, can you hear me?" The voice was distant, hollow, like someone calling from the bottom of a well. "I can hear you. What's your name?" "It's Janet. Janet Sullivan. I used to work there." Marcus's blood went cold. "That's not funny. Who is this really?" "Marcus, please. I'm still here. I'm still in the station, but I can't get out." The line went dead. The next night, she called again and proved her identity by telling him about a spare key hidden under a fake rock by the back door. Marcus found it exactly where she said it would be. Over the following weeks, Janet's calls became regular. She told Marcus about the station's history, how it had been built on the site of an old house where a family had died in a fire using materials salvaged from other demolished structures around town. "The station isn't just a building," Janet explained. "It's like a collection point for all the sadness and loss. The foundation stones came from a collapsed church, the floors from a burned school. And sometimes it doesn't let people go." "Why you?" Marcus asked. "I'd been here so long broadcasting alone. I was divorced. My kids didn't talk to me. I had nothing but this job. I fed it with my loneliness, and one night, it just took me." The breakthrough came on Halloween night. Janet's voice was clearer, stronger. "Marcus, I can see you," she said. "I'm in the mirror, behind you." Marcus turned to the old mirror on the studio wall. At first, he saw only his reflection. Then, slowly, Janet appeared, translucent but unmistakable, wearing the same KWEN t-shirt from the night she disappeared. "The station is trying to take you too," she warned. "But there's a way out. You have to want to leave more than you want to stay. That's what trapped me. I had nowhere else to go." Marcus thought about his empty apartment, his lack of friends or family. The radio show had become everything to him, just as it had been everything to Janet. "Then we're both trapped," Janet said sadly, "unless one of us makes a sacrifice. Remember me, Marcus. Tell people what happened here." Before Marcus could respond, Janet began to fade. "Don't let me just disappear." The next morning, Marcus quit. He told Bill everything about Janet's calls, the station's hungry history, what he'd seen in the mirror. "You're not the first," Bill finally admitted. "We've had 3 overnight DJs disappear over the years, but what could I do? Close the station? This place employs 12 people. Marcus left and took a job at a city radio station, but sometimes late at night, he'd tune to KWEN 88.3 and listen to the current overnight DJ, a young woman named Rebecca who sounded eager and optimistic. On quiet nights, Marcus swore he could hear Janet's voice in the background, still broadcasting from wherever she was trapped, trying to warn Rebecca. 6 months later, a different voice was doing the overnight shift. Rebecca had vanished too. In the static between songs, Marcus could hear them both now. Janet and Rebecca still broadcasting, still trying to reach someone who might listen, still warning the next lonely soul who would take their place. Marcus turned off his radio and never tuned in again. Some shows, he realized, are meant to end.